And that's not the only empty gesture from this White House. Yesterday, the president held a signing ceremony celebrating his executive order ending his own baby snatching policy. But it doesn't end anything. These immigrant kids are not getting out of jail. In fact, the plan is to keep families detained indefinitely together, which is illegal. But Trump would like the courts or Congress to make that not illegal. While you're at it, could you also make colluding with Russia not illegal? I'm asking for a friend, and for a son, and for a me. Point is, this is going to change nothing. Just ask immigration expert Donald Trump.
And by the way, today I signed an executive order. We're going to keep families together, but the border is going to be just as tough as it's been.
Yeah, woo! The children will go to jail with their parents. Woo! Woo! Why am I clapping? What have I become? What have I become? I have been led into a position of moral hazard, and I have failed the test. Lock me up! Lock me up! I am a danger to myself and others. Woo! 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 I'm a cautionary tale. I'll never explain this to my grandchildren. Of course, Trump's been getting horrible press coverage. Check out the new cover of Time magazine. Yeah, that is heartbreaking. Jim, is there anything we can do to make it happier? Got a good kick. I'm sorry, Time magazine, it is impossible to shame Donald Trump. Hey, Melania, look, I'm on the cover of Time magazine again. Quick, roll it up and spank me with it. Huh? I've been bad. I've been bad. Oh, wait. Oh, wait, that wasn't you. That was the other one? No, you can go. I forgive you. Of course, the president also went to the border, the one with Canada. He was in Duluth, Minnesota for his Yep, I'm Still President rally. Here he is bragging about his achievements.
In 500 days, we've cut more regulations than any president in the history of our country, whether it's 4 years, 8 years, or in 1 year. In one case, 16 years, we've cut more regulations in 500 days than any president. Even our 16-year president.
I hate to break it to him, but we have never had a 16-year president. Never. It only feels like it. Of course, I think what he's trying to refer to, FDR, but Trump's not good with names. Okay, I'm gonna name all the presidents. Old wooden teeth, sexy for slaves, powdered wig guy, beardy, neck beardy, old hickory, hickory nuts, slave freer, fatty, bunch of nerds, peanut guy, the Gipper, Kenyan Muslim, me. And 16's in there someplace. Then he started telling the crowd how tough he has it.
You know, a little thing I was talking about today. You ever notice they always call the other side, and they do this up, the elite. The elite. Why are they elite? I have a much better apartment than they do. I'm smarter than they are. I'm richer than they are. I became president and they didn't.
That is some deep weird.
Heavy.
We hate the elites, and I'm the most elite of all, so that means we hate me the most. Woo! Not as much! Woo! 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 Yeah! We hate you! We hate you! Yeah! Woo! Why no! But not as much as we hate ourselves! Seriously, lock us up! No sharp objects! Take away our belt and shoelaces! This is a cry for help! What? Meanwhile, Trump Trump is also destroying many of our institutions. For instance, today, the White House said they want to combine the Departments of Education and Labor. I assume that also means that Education Secretary Betsy DeVos and Labor Secretary Alexander Acosta will be merged into Bexandersy Akosmos.
The journey.
They look good. They look really good. As part of that plan, the administration is considering relocating many social safety net programs into a new mega department, which would possibly include the word welfare in its title. A mega department of welfare? They're trying to make this department sound as bad as possible to conservatives. Why not call it the Big Swamp Department of Gay Wedding Cakes for Mexican Flag Kneelers? We got a great show for you tonight. Later, Death Cab for Cutie will perform. But when I come back, I sit down with Don Lemon. Woo!